Hey, good morning. Good morning. Hey, you guys, it's a Virgo morning, okay? It's a Virgo morning. It's a Virgo morning every day. Yes, good morning, good morning, good morning, you guys. Let me just go on and type this in right quick before I start. I am Bourgeois Latte. For those who don't know who I am Bourgeois Latte, okay? I love coffee, but the reason why it's a Virgo morning is because I'm a Virgo. Virgos love music, okay? We find more comfort in music than the average person, all right? Hey, you guys, come through, come through, come through, come through. Let me tell you what It's a Virgo morning is all about. It's a Virgo morning is going to be bringing you music. It's definitely highlighting independent artists because that's what I'm about. That's my kind of life. It is all about independent artists. Food, okay. Food, but coffee. Coffee more than anything. So definitely food, music, coffee, independent artists, and news, okay? What's good, baby? What's good? Nothing much, nothing much. Thank you guys for coming through. I'm going to start off with the independent artist. I'm going to highlight an independent artist. I'm going to play her music. Her name is Sunny, okay? The one and only, the lovely lady, Sunny, all right? And I have a special guest. Her name is Scorpion Goddess. So you guys will get to know her and find out some good things, all right? So I'm going to start with this independent artist, and her name is Sunny, all right? If you guys do not know who she is, then you're really missing out on big things. But let me give you a little history about her, but I'm going to play her song, all right? And it's crazy because I listen to her music all the time, and this is the first time that I've heard this song. It's called Talk to Me, Baby. So y'all tell me what y'all think. What's up on the radar? Hey!
Stop sign trying to slow me down.
Hey, what's up, Demonte? Yes, you guys, that is Sunny, you guys. Let me give you a little info about Sunny, okay? She's from New Jersey. I've been following her and listening to her music for the past 3 years. When I was on Station Head, she had this song called 2 a.m. and I was like, okay, I'm blown away. I mean, when you do a song and you throw a little bit of an Erykah Badu vibe, because you know, not everybody can do an Erykah Badu song. But when you throw an Erykah Badu vibe and you do it very well, then that means you're confident in what you do. So Sunny, she's a singer, she's a writer, she's a vocal arranger, and she's a model. Okay, she's from New Jersey. She began singing at age 3. She's been performing since age 10. I believe she's in her 20s now. But I will tell you this girl is very talented. I'm picky, and I'm gonna keep it real. I'm very picky about the type of music I play, but I have no problem playing other independent artists' music unless you're serious about your craft. I don't want to waste people's time, and you shouldn't waste your time as well if you're not serious about your music. And I pay attention, and I'm always on social media looking for the next big hit. And I can name a few. I've interviewed some independent artists that are doing a damn thing. Cookie Kawaii, my goodness, Mega Ran. You know, you have to remain focused and you have to be on your grind if you want to become, you know, a great independent artist. And I respect people who are independent, and I will play your music all day long. I listen to more independent artist music than I do commercial. So if you have great music and you want me to hear it and you want me to review it and play it on my Virgo morning show, then let me know. Interviews, let me know, because that's what we do on Latte Java Drips Radio. So yeah, that's it. That's about Sunny, you guys. In a few minutes, Scorpion Goddess will be in, and we'll have our discussion. And you know, stay tuned for that. Now, my next topic is podcasts. I have to give a shout out, big ups to my 2 affiliates, Too Much Game Podcast and Rosie Perspective. They have been doing their podcasting for quite some time with me. They are hitting Finland. They are hitting Great Britain. Yo, they are doing a damn thing. People are listening. So if you are a podcaster and you're serious, and if you are a professional, hit me up. We are doing big things. Now, this is not bad. I just launched in October. So I'm really happy and I'm proud of what we're doing. And yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for you guys to hear a lot more. And also I want you guys to stay tuned today, because I'm going to be hanging out with On the Radar. I'm going to be hanging out with Kendra and Strings. We're going to be doing a little listening party of independent artists. Okay, so On the Radar, you guys, if you're not up on that, you need to go follow, share, and like On the Radar. And yeah, you'll see, you know, you'll see us tonight. Thank you, Articulate, thank you so much. Yeah, so you guys stay tuned for that as well. And as you can see, my mug for today, Death Before Decaf. If you don't know, now you know. I don't drink decaffeinated coffee. That's prostitution. I just want y'all to know. So if you're not up on coffee, you better. Because I'm telling you, there are a lot of independent artists. Yes, there are a lot of independent artists that do drink coffee. And I'm one of them. Well, I'm not an independent artist, but, you know, I'm an independent artist in my own way. Anyway. So, yes, you guys, if you have anything that I need to listen to, please, you know where to go. You know who to talk to. Mwah. All right. So, here you go. I'm about to call her up. Scorpion goddess. I think Mercury retrograde is really hitting us because it's been a lot of things going on, and I need to get my life straight. So I have a question, and I don't know. Damn. Okay. Please don't get mad, you guys. Don't get mad, because what I'm about to say, y'all might not like. But, I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But it's something that I need to know. And I hope y'all don't take it wrong. All right? So, just hold 1 second. Y'all not gonna like it, but I want y'all to hear something right quick. But then I'm gonna say something, but don't get upset. All right? Okay. Please don't get upset. I'm got to play this one song, you guys. He been on his grind for a minute. So, here you go. This is epic. Yo-yo. Hey. No, no. Y'all gonna be mad, but so baby, don't you worry, 'cause I'm good, a good man with you. Let's go back, yo-yo. I don't want that, no, no. Come and let me like Kojo, no lie. Hey. Let's go back, yo-yo. I don't want that. I might as well tag him. Wake up, too fast, too late. Space. Then I tell you, you've been erased. I beg you, the juices up. I don't give no fucks. Don't push your luck, 'cause you already lost. Getting back together, nah, that's false. I'm a boss shit, got the Rick Cross sipping. Why you sipping? Must be 'cause you tripping. So mad like you yo-yo. I don't want that, oh no. I'm an enemy, like Mojo. No, hey. Let's go mad like a yo-yo. I don't want that, no, no. Coming at me like Kojo. No lie, you need to move on. Let's go mad like a yo-yo. I don't want that, no, no. Coming at me like Kojo. No lie, you need to move on. Let's go mad like a yo-yo. I don't want that, no, no. Coming at me like Kojo. No lie. They don't know. It's a good thing it's gone. Gone. Okay, y'all tell me, how do y'all feel? Thumbs up?
At Fry's, fresh groceries
thumbs
are
up,
our
thumbs
thing.
down.
So
Tell
check
me.
your delivery order for
Thumbs up or thumbs down? I don't know. All I can say is he be on his grind 24/7. Bear with me, you guys, because I think I want to wait, but I'm not going to wait. Okay. It's about relationships. All right? And, hold up. Let me get her. Quest of Joy. I hope she knows it's on Bourgeois Latte. Hey, Jugs, good afternoon. Hold up. Boom. It's coming through, coming through, coming through. Coming through, coming through, coming through. Bear with me, you guys. You know it's Mercury retrograde. You know how that goes. You know how that goes. I know people probably get tired of hearing about relationships, but I kind of posted this on Facebook, and it said that women, it takes women 3 days to fall in love if they really into a guy, but it takes you guys 24 hours. Is that true? So I kind of want to know. I think it's BS, but this was from Psychology Mind today, okay? And it said that you guys fall in love easily, a lot quicker than women do. I don't believe it. But I'm going to ask Scorpion guys about that. Hey, Sushi Fresh, what's up, brother? What's up, Sushi Fresh? That's another artist you guys need to tune into. Because that brother is bad. Sushi Fresh. Sushi Fresh. What's going on, Sushi Fresh? What's going on? What's going on, Sushi Fresh? Christopher 60175 fake pages. Okay, I have another one, you guys. I actually have a classic, but I'm not even going to play that. But I do have something for you that I hope that you guys would like to hear. So give me 1 second. Give me a few seconds. Give me a few seconds. Few seconds. Give me a few seconds. And if you guys are not tuning into Latte Java Juice Radio, we do have some good stuff going on. If you are a hip hop artist, let me know. You ready, Cone Girl? Are you ready? All right.
Oh,
what's going on?
I'm having a lot of problems.
Girls, the Mercury retrograde.
It's exactly what it is, because I'm having a lot of technical problems right now.
Girl, I was thinking
thing just came unplugged.
The technical difficulty going on right now.
I'm struggling.
Girl, sometimes I be having my backup.
Ay.
Sometimes you gotta have that backup. Sometimes.
This is my backup. This is my backup.
Yep.
My ring light just broke.
What?
Yeah, like the tripod just broke. My light is not working now because it came unplugged and other stuff.
The story of our lives, girl.
I'm here.
Yes. So what's been going on, girl?
With me or with the planets?
With you. Let's start with you.
Well, I got some exciting news. So a little over a year ago, I was asked to be a guest on the Media Virus podcast, and they liked me so much that they asked me to come back once a month and do this thing called Tipsy Tarot. So I've been doing that for about a year now.
Wait. Tipsy Tarot. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Tipsy Tarot, like, and tipsy, like drinking too much coffee, drinking too much.
No, drinking too much, like wine, alcohol. Yeah, get a little tipsy, do some readings to see what's up for the month ahead. But they like me so much, they asked me to be a full-time cast member this week.
Yes!
So I'm now going to be a full-time cast member on the Media Virus podcast, which is really exciting. And they're a great group of people, but it is an 18-plus podcast, so anybody underage cannot listen to it.
Girl, yeah. You better let me know. So when you get on,
they're on Anchor. They're on Anchor, so they publish every Friday. Okay. Anywhere you can receive a podcast, so Spotify, Apple, other places. They're also on YouTube as well, but a few videos have been flagged and taken down. So
what?
Yeah. I mean, we talk about a lot of inappropriate shit on there. It's not. That's why I say it's 18 plus.
What bothers me. Because
we've had a flying dick come through one time, like as the intro. So like, yeah, and it's a bunch of like Gen X's. I am the only millennial on there, but they fuck with me, so it's cool. It's a vibe.
I like that, girl. I'm gonna have to tune in. I'm gonna have to tune into that. But my thing is this: it's so crazy. Like in other countries, they are so free and they express, sexuality like it's nothing, but have a low rate of pregnancies. You know what I mean? Like they're so open about sexuality, they're so open about sex that I don't know, why is it that we're so, like, I'm not gonna say against it, but isn't it up to you on how the way you raise your children? Or I hate saying raise, but how you guide your children when it comes to things that they hear on the radio, things that they see on TV. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, why is it that we can't express that? Why can't we just have, like, we already have disclaimers on things, but what is the big deal?
People want to control what people put out there. But it's funny that you mentioned that because we just had the nodes. They're not planets. It's not a physical thing. It's more of a mathematical calculation in astrology. And we just had the nodes 3 or 4 days ago transition from the Gemini-Sag axis to the Taurus-Scorpio axis. So Scorpio, which is my sun sign, and I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart. So Scorpio is very taboo, very occult-like. So for the next 18 months, we're going to see a rise in like taboo things coming more up front, secrets coming out, sexuality being presented more. But I feel like with Scorpio, there's like a backlash of like Scorpios are whores because all you think about is sex with them. But it's more of a possessive and sensual, deep connecting. So there's going to be more of that coming out for a lot of us. And depending on where you have Scorpio and Taurus in your chart, it will present more prominently if it's in your sun, rising, or moon areas. So like I remember doing your chart. You're a Scorpio rising. I'm a Scorpio sun. So we're about to be out there like freaking people out. Because that's what we do. Yeah.
Okay, am I gonna have the man of my dreams? Because it seems like it ain't happening.
Both of us are having huge transitions happen within our relationship dynamic because our 7th house is being highlighted. 7th house has to do with relationships, beauty, partnerships of all kinds. So not just relationships romantically, but that's going to be a big thing too. So like if you are single, you may find out like, okay, this is why I have been single. This is what I actually really do want, and getting a better relationship with yourself to then attract other people to bond better in that way. But there is a codependency thing that we do need to be careful of as well, with this nodes being in the Taurus and Scorpio axis and us both being on that right there.
Yeah.
So that's just a little thing to be aware of. But this is like an 18-month cycle, so that, you know, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Money is going to be highlighted too, because Taurus is all about what can I bring to value. So we're going to be in that area as well. And then what's the relationship that we not only have with people, but the relationship we have with money, and how can I get money to come to me more easily?
Yes, that I need that. You know, it's more than just money. I just want to live comfortably.
Exactly.
I'm not materialistic. I just like the simple things of life.
Yeah.
Just as long as I have my coffee, abundance. And then I'm good. You know, and music, good music.
Yeah. Oh man, talking about music. Did you hear about the When We Were Young festival was coming out? Well, it's supposed to. A lot of people think it's a scam.
Tell me, girl, fill me in.
So this is like generational wise, it's more like for millennials. It's big. It's just a huge like emo music concert. So if you were into like the emo phase of like rock, punk, emo music, all of the best bands are, like, they have 65 or 66 bands that are supposed to be showing, but the only thing is Live Nation is the one who's hosting it, and we all know, well, maybe not all of us, but everyone's heard about the Astro concert. They're the ones that hosted that, and they're being sued big time for that, right? So all of a sudden, why is it that all these bands, some of them have been broken up for some time now, some of them didn't even know about the concert, and it comes out during Mercury being in retrograde, which is like miscommunications. But the place where they're doing it, there's only 2 exits and 1 entrance. How are you going to have 66 bands play with 1 day only with 3 stages? You see what I'm saying? And the tickets are non-refundable. And yeah, and they're like crazy expensive, crazy freaking expensive. Like
how expensive?
Like I was put on the wait list, and I wanted to get tickets for just to see, because it's out in Vegas, so I would have to fly, get a hotel. So I was like, if I got a package deal with me and my husband, it was just about $2,000 for just 2 nights. That's and the price of the tickets, I was like, that's a force. And how are you gonna have the max capacity of the place is like 85,000 people? So how do you only have 2 exits? Like that just sounds like a death trap. So I feel like it's probably a scam. They're trying to make money because they're being sued with the whole Astro World thing. And like I said, like it came out like a few days ago, it was announced during Mercury being in retrograde, which is like, you do not announce major things happening during that time, because they're not going to end up happening most likely. Or there's going to be a delay, or just something's going to come in the way and screw things up.
You know, really people don't believe in this Mercury retrograde. I have friends that are like, girl,
it's real.
What are you talking about? Like, why are you so into that? But people, and even with the Virgo morning, when I say it's a Virgo morning, just Virgo,
right?
You know, and people, they're so against it. Like they just can't like invite it. I don't know. It's like,
gotta look at their charts. Gotta look at their charts to see why they're so closed off from that.
Yeah, I just don't get it. Like, why would you be so closed off to not knowing about your charts, about knowing, you know, they think it's a cult.
Fuck it. Maybe it is a cult. I'm their leader.
You're so crazy. You know, it's interesting. And I just kind of feel like sometimes these things do happen. Like, it's not an accident. You know what I mean?
What I love about astrology is because now Like I've always been into astrology, but I didn't understand it until about
Yeah.
10 years ago was when I really started studying, and I was like, holy shit. And it's like you go down this rabbit hole of like, oh, so I'm not just a Scorpio. I have like all these planets, and then there's houses, and then there's aspects, and then there's angles, and it's like, and then you use that and correlate it into this is how I basically operate, but then what's happening in the present and like the week ahead, the year ahead,
Mm-hmm.
based on how the planets are going to be going, you can use it as guidance on how to go about, okay, I'm aware that these types of energies or events can happen. So I know to basically how to hold myself more accountable if something does arise. Or, like, for example, like one of the biggest things that people talk about with Mercury retrograde is like accidents happening more often. So it's always a good
Yes.
thing to make sure you get your car checked, make sure there's air in your tires, your oil, all of that before Mercury goes into retrograde, just to be more safe, you know, because Mercury rules traveling. Accidents definitely happen more often during that time. I can say for myself, back in 2019, the day after Mercury went into retrograde, I got into the worst car accident of my life. And yeah, and it wasn't like I wasn't paying attention or anything. It just happened. And I usually end up having like I don't even want to put this out there, but there's always something that kind of happens where I'm like, "Oh my God, we already got it checked. Now we got to go back
Yeah.
to call the mechanic to have this thing looked at now." And I'm telling you, it's always around when Mercury's in retrograde.
It's so crazy because for years I had a friend, I remember when I was younger, New Year's Eve, and I was over at their house and we were celebrating, and we weren't even going out, and there were a lot of gun shooting, and it
Mm,
shot right through the window,
what the
hit the
hell?
floor, and it killed her little brother.
That's crazy. There.
So
Okay, so when
so
I
to
used
this
to live
day I don't go out on New Year's Eve. I
right.
think I went out maybe
That's
one
just
time.
crazy. New Year's Eve is always fucking crazy. I remember when I used to live in Boston, and the apartments across from me,
Hmm.
this girl, she was pregnant, and like where I used to live in a bad area, so there were shootings all the time. Like it wasn't like it was normal like to hear
You're honest
gunshots
in
almost every night.
Chicago.
So yeah, right. So but this girl, she was having, I think it was like a Friday or Saturday, she was having a party, she was pregnant, she looked out the window, she got shot in the head and died right across the street from me. And that shit was so crazy. I remember this other time I lived in another part of Boston, um, also a bad area, and these teenagers were throwing a party across the street, and I guess the dad didn't want them to, and there was like
Mm.
at least like 50. I saw like three fights that night. There was at least like 50 kids over there. I saw at least three fights that night right outside my bedroom window. Uh, but then the dad came out with a gun, and he was going like this in the street. He was like, "Oh, y'all need to get the fuck out of here." And
What?
yeah, it was crazy. There was like four paddy wagons that showed up, like six cruisers, like everyone dispersed. That shit was, yeah, but yeah, I
So,
don't know.
so when it's during the Mercury retrograde, do we just stop living? I mean, do you get what I'm saying? Do we just
No,
like,
no,
because
no,
that's
no.
how I feel. I'm like, the world stopped.
Just be no, 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 no. That's such a no, don't go hide under a rock and don't avoid stuff. Just be aware, like, okay, arguments are more prominent to happen because miscommunication is going to happen with Mercury ruling that. And when it goes retrograde, it kind of just acts funky. But it's more of a time to go inward and do work on old projects you put on the back burner. Um, Work on your communication skills, work on how can I be a better listener and how can I better communicate and understand that not everyone's always going to listen to me when I'm ready to speak. And using those kinds of skills during Mercury retrograde can really help you not only like get into less, bumps in the way with other people, but
Mhm.
also it helps you grow more as a person as well. So it's how can I use this to my best advantage, you know?
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
communication is so important.
Yes.
I'm a great communicator, but sometimes I feel like I say something and and I don't even realize that I'm insulting someone, or I may have said something that may have hurt someone. So I'm, even in relationships, you know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
it's like, if I say something and if I hurt you, I'm the type of person that I can say, hey, you know what? I messed up. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
mean to say this, or I didn't know that it affected you. It may not even be directly towards you. Like I'm a talk show host, so I'm gonna say things. You know,
Right.
sometimes I just say things out of vibe. You know, it's me in my element,
Mm-hmm.
and it's nothing against you. So, you know, and I'll let it be known. So I just kind of feel like it's so important to really know the person that, you know, that you're rocking with. And I've
Right.
even, you know, assumed that, you know, someone in my life that, you know, I care about, that I thought I hurt him, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or I you know, had that miscommunication about something. It was a big misunderstanding,
Right.
and it wasn't what I thought it was, you know? So sometimes we Virgos, we kind of overanalyze and overthink, and
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Virgos, yes. You guys are like fucking pros at over analyzing and overlooking into things. Oh my God. Like sometimes, but it comes in handy so many times though. That's why I love Virgos, because there's some stuff that like I'll skip over, but that has a lot to do with like my chart, how it's lined up. I have
Mm-hmm.
some, like, for example, my Mercury, where I communicate at, is in the
This
worst
is a Virgo.
fucking placement it could be, which is Sagittarius. Like, if you have a Sag Mercury, it that is the worst placement to have, because Mercury hates being in Sagittarius, because Sages are very like blunt and they
Uh-huh.
skip over shit. They interrupt all the time. A
You're
lot of
different.
Sag me, it's because I've been going to therapy for 2 years. That's why.
Ah!
Oh my God. I've learned how to communicate better because of therapy. But let me tell you, I have like really bad ADHD. And I'm definitely like, that's that fucking Sag Mercury placement bullshit. Especially like the angles in my thing. I'm like, this makes so much sense. But like when I'm talking to like Virgos, I'm like, oh shit, I didn't even fucking think about that. Okay, because you guys like notice like small details of things,
That
but it
people
can
don't even
bite
pay
you in the
attention
ass
to.
too, right? But sometimes you hyper focus on something where it's like that literally doesn't matter. Who cares?
Geminis do that too.
Yo, stop! Because my husband is a Gemini with a Virgo moon, so I fucking live with somebody who's like that.
But you know, I can't stand Geminis, but
Oh,
I
he's looking,
adore
he's
them.
watching right now. You see, he put the eyes. That's
I
oh,
adore Geminis. Don't get me wrong. I adore them. Oh, I love their minds. They're just
right.
like,
They just keep going. They can jump into this, to this, to. They're a lot of fun. They are a lot of fun,
yeah.
but sometimes they're too fucking shallow. Or they're like, what's the logic behind this? And I'm such a fuck logic, man. It's bullshit. How do you
Pay
feel?
attention. And then they contradict themselves.
Hell,
They'll say
oh,
the sky is
yes.
blue, and then they'll describe how blue it is, and then go off about the red and yellow. I'm like, wait a minute, weren't we just talking about
Right.
how blue it is?
And then they'll
And then I'm
change their
like, ugh.
minds. Then they'll change their minds. Be like, actually, no, that's not what it is. It's really purple now. Mm-hmm.
Right. And they're
Well,
indecisive. Goodness.
they really can be, but definitely the like jumping into stuff. They're the jack of all trades, which is awesome. But at the same time, it's like, are
Yeah.
you gonna fucking finish what you started
Oh
ever?
my God.
No, probably not. But that's okay. That's why they're fun though. Like for me, being a Scorpio, I'm very intense and like everything's deep. But that's why I love Geminis, because they make you like just fuck it loose. Who cares? But that's also where my Sag placements come in my chat, because they're
Mm-hmm.
on the same axis, so they learn from each other. They're what we call like sister signs. So that's where that comes. That's probably honestly where more of
Mm.
like I love Geminis comes from at.
Well, you know, Kanye West is a Gemini. Tupac is a Gemini. I mean, there's some,
Tupac, yeah.
you know, highly intelligent men.
Andre 3000,
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar, um, Johnny Depp.
Silver Salt Wave says my best friend is a Gemini, and she's one of the most fun and open people. Yeah, I have a
Yeah,
friend.
they're
She's
so much
funny
fun.
too. You can always call them for laughs.
The closest people
Things.
I have in my life are Geminis. My Nana's a Gemini, my daughter's a Gemini, my husband's a Gemini, my closest guy friend is a Gemini. I love Geminis. I always love their energy. My daughter and husband both have a lot of the same similar placements, like they're Gemini Sun, Gemini Mercury.
Mm-hmm.
And then my husband and son have the same Cancer rising, Virgo moon.
Wow.
So, like, when you go more deeper into Pete Davidson, he's a Scorpio. He's not a Gemini. He's actually a Scorpio. I like him, but I don't know. But anyways, what was I saying? I was talking about, oh, that's when you get deeper into astrology, you can start seeing past lives and seeing like, oh, like in this lifetime where I'm at right now, we pretty much all hit copy and paste with like me and Devante being connected spiritually, and then our kids being like, oh, same placements, same this, you know what I mean? But it depends on how deep into astrology do you really want to get, and how much of it are you going to really understand and be open to, like, do I believe in past lives or not, you know? But that's just another form of chart readings you can do, but not everybody does believe in that. I do, but not everybody does.
It's
very interesting.
It is, and it's intriguing because it's like I didn't even understand. My daughter would say, "Mom, you're Virgo, but you have the Leo moon or something." She told me the Leo or the Scorpio. I think this was told me. I can't remember.
You have a Scorpio rising. I don't remember your moon, but I remember I was just like Scorpio rising. I'm gonna remember that.
Yeah, because she told me. I think she said Leo moon. I think because she can do a little bit of it. And I was like, I didn't know he was into this. You know,
pulling up a chat's so easy to do. Like anybody can do it. You just go on Google, type in your birth chart. If you don't understand anything about astrology, I recommend just looking at Astrology Cafe for that, because
you guys remember that
they'll do like a panel chat basically where you can read the words and the degree is, and then they'll break down the basics of a Virgo sun, yada yada yada, a Libra Mercury, blah 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 blah. But if you're getting more into astrology, I always recommend going to like astro.com, because they have the best charts in my opinion. So whenever I do chart readings, that's what I use for my clients. So.
Okay, because I just never really understood it. But my problem, and it's probably the reason why I remained single for a long time, is because
stop.
If I feel like when I hear like certain signs and people say you shouldn't, ask about the signs and all this stuff.
No, fuck that. You should be like, when's your birthday? What time were you born? Like, yeah, all right, you're this sun sign, but I need to know, like, what's the rest of your chat looking like? And then you can be like, oh, okay, no. Because, like, okay, for example, like with my husband, okay, he's a Gemini, okay? Now, like, notoriously, like, on paper, Scorpio sun, Gemini sun is a hell no. That shit will never fucking work. But if you look at the chart, which is what I did, because I asked like for his birth info, he gave it to me.
Gemini love, thank you, multi-talented, a jack of all trades.
Yes. So like when I pulled his chart, because he told me he was a Gemini, I was like, oh hell no, this is not gonna work at all. Fuck that. But I asked for his birth date info and I pulled it, and I was like, wait a minute. I saw that Cancer rising, that Virgo moon, and I was like, I like this. And his moon is also in the 4th house, which is Cancer ruled. And with being a Scorpio, I love Cancer placements because it's a water sign.
They're so
just like
jealous, and they're kind of they're loving.
I like Cancers. Like preferably, I love Cancer risings in men, but Cancer sun men, no. But I like Cancer Sun women because I make really good friends with them.
Mm-hmm.
But Cancer rising men, yes, all fucking day. You can't tell me it. Like, oh, I
I
will,
like
yes.
Tauruses too. Hey, World Life Radio, he's a Taurus. And it's funny because
My
Virgos and
rising's
Tauruses
Taurus.
are very compatible. I hear that all the
Yeah,
time. I've
they're
met
both
a
Earth.
Taurus,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but
I like
they're
Taurus too.
jealous. They're very
Like,
jealous people. I can't, ooh, you
no.
can't be jealous. And the work that I do, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm
Right.
a talk show host, even though I talk a lot of shit, but
Mm-hmm.
you know,
That's like
I
me.
would never want a person that I'm with to feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how
Controlled. Like, oh, you can and can't do this. Fuck that. That's
right.
why with me, like I hold on to I'm a Scorpio all fucking day. But the jealousy that comes with Scorpio is so real. I hate it, but I love it at the same time because I'm like, yeah,
Right.
I'm
Y'all
very
crazy.
possessive.
Y'all crazy anyways.
Yes, but like it's the crazy you want. You want this
Right.
crazy in your life. But what I love is that I have
And
all
they're
that
great lovers. So I'm
sag.
gonna leave that alone.
Oh, we're the best. That's why we're known for all that.
Scorpios, man.
But Scorpios, yes. And but with the Sag placements in my chat, I love
Mhm.
that because that makes me more less like I want to have freedom. I need it. You can't fucking control me and hold me down. And I'm the same way
But
with
see,
my
people see
partner.
freedom is a different way. When people say freedom, it doesn't mean free to go and roam and sleep around or anything like
Oh
that. It's
yeah,
just
no.
to be able to express and be themselves.
Yes.
You're an individual, for one.
Yeah.
You know, especially you're married. And sometimes people don't understand that you're an individual. Even though
Yeah.
you're married, you guys have a union. You guys are a partner. But
Yeah.
I'm my own person,
Mm-hmm.
just like you are your own person. And people
Yes.
forget that.
Yeah.
You know what I
And that's
mean?
such a big thing within marriage too. Like it's us versus the problem, but I'm still my own person and I need you to
Right.
be there to support everything that I love to do and vice versa. I'll support even the shit like for example, like my husband, he loves anime. I don't like anime for shit. Like I really don't. But, you know, I'll buy him his anime shirts and like if he wants like video games or whatever, you know, like I'm all for it. But like no, I don't like anime. But like that's his individual person. You know what I mean?
Yep. Crazy
And like
Gemini.
this
They're
stuff
great
with me
lovers too.
too. Listen, okay. I have
That's all I'm
gone
saying. I'm not going to elaborate about any more Gemini.
I'm going to. We're about to go in right now actually
Oh,
because I have
okay.
this
Might as
analogy.
well. Come on.
Or I don't know, is analogy even the right word? I have a theory based on astrology.
Wait, is it like being with two different men because they got two sides?
Oh, that would be fun. But that's not what I'm thinking about. What I'm talking about is okay, so you know this would be for Virgos too.
Okay.
Because you guys are ruled by Mercury.
Mm-hmm.
Mercury is about the mind and communicating. I have a theory that Geminis and Virgos give the best head because of that. Like, if you're ruled by, like, you know what I mean? But then there's, like, this Taurus thing, too. Like, they're ruled by the throat. So, like, you know.
That's true. You throwing a little tarot up in there, y'all.
No, just wait till I get a couple of drinks of me. Then we'll really talk about some freaky shit.
Look, girl, you're going to have to do the tipsy tarot. We have to come back for that.
That would be fun.
Other crew, they have to share.
Right. But I'm telling you, this Gemini.
Damn, you paused. Damn,
and
the Geminis. Oh, dang. All right.
They're reminiscing. They're reminiscing about their head game right now. Like, yeah, you know what? And they enjoy it. That's the thing. Like, they enjoy giving it. That's what they want to do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So, ladies, get you a Gemini.
Yes. Or Virgo. Gemini and Virgo. The thing with Virgos, too, is, like, they want to take care of you. They want to give to you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's always great. No
we're very
complaints from me.
They're very nurturing though. But the Virgo men, they're different. They're weird. Like I can't be with a Virgo. They're weird to me. They're just, and it's embarrassing. It's like I'm Virgo, and I mean, I know I can be quite weird, but in a good way, you know. But male Virgos, I don't know.
All of my exes, for the most part, are Virgos. There's something about those Mercury placements, right? It's got to be in a different placement for me. That's why I like my husband. He's got the Virgo moon. I was like, oh, that's why I need that at.
Because I was mentioning earlier before you got on about Virgos. It was about Virgos, but it's also about, it's called the psychology mind. So next time when you get back on, we're gonna talk about this, and I want to
I love stuff like that.
About how quickly men fall in love. It's an actual study.
Okay. I love stuff like this.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna bring it up. I'm just gonna post it. We're gonna talk about when we're gonna talk about it. Okay. And I think we need to dig in deep. I know men are gonna get pissed, but since we need to talk about the Mercury retrograde, I felt like that was more important. We're gonna come back again and really get down to the nitty gritty. I love that. We're gonna do psychology mind. That's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be called it's a Scorpio morning. It's Virgo Scorpio morning, because we about to dig deep. You know what I'm saying?
I love talking about like the psychology of the mind and how things work. I've always been intrigued by stuff like that. That's why I love astrology, because when you put the 2 and 2 together, you're good. Yeah. Like you can just figure shit out for yourself.
Right. And a lot of people, you know, I want people to think, you know, but yeah, we definitely have to talk about that.
I'm excited.
We're gonna I don't know, maybe next Saturday if you want to. I don't know. Yeah. We'll see. You want to next Saturday? Are you free?
Wait, what's the date next Saturday? I want to say but Mercury's in retrograde, so I don't know 100%. Most likely I should be. Okay. Most likely I should be.
Okay. Because I'm gonna check and see if I don't have interview coming up. Because I've definitely been trying to get some coffee roasters on, because it's hard. But I think, you know, the coffee roasters are working on Saturday. So I might have to do like a coffee show, like a coffee roaster interview on a day that they're not, you know, roasting coffee or something.
Right.
But yes, this is called psychologymind.com. And I'm always looking up things about, they always talk about relationships, about how if you wear red, men are attracted to women when they wear red. We are attracted to men if they have a certain scent.
Yes.
You know, and I'm like, oh, what?
Yo, I love stuff like that. I love fake, like, I've always been, I don't even know what the word is, but I've always been so intrigued by, like, I don't know if it's not the anatomy. What is it? I don't know. It's just, like, I guess the psychology, but just, like, there's so many different ways to, like, break things down. Like, this is why I'm attracted to this. This is, like, the statistics of why women prefer this, or men prefer this, or whatever. It's, like, that shit's so interesting to me. It really is. And then it kind of goes into, like, evolution and stuff, too. Like, I've always been into that shit. Like, I remember being, like, 2 or 3 years old watching, the hell is that? It was some show on like PBS or something where they talk about evolution, and I was like 3 years old, like, wow, this is so cool.
This is something my daughter will watch. You know, and you know, law of physical attraction. Yes. And it's something about, I don't know, there was this guy when I was traveling, because I work with surgeons, and sometimes I would have to go travel and help do surgeries. But this thing that I don't know, it was this guy, and God, he smelled so good. This is when I was married at the time, and he gave me Tiffany wine glasses, girl. Tiffany wine glasses, and you know, beautiful. And oh God, he smelled so good. I don't know, I felt so attracted. I don't know if I was attracted, but I was always like.
Was it his cologne or his like actual?
It was the cologne, girl. It was the cologne. Oh, yeah. It was like I never smelled it before, and I was just kind of like, "Girl, it was a long time ago." I was like,
"You gotta find him on Facebook or something."
He was gay, so I was like, "Oh well."
You gotta find him. You gotta find him on Facebook and be like, "Listen, what was that cologne called?" So you can buy some.
It was so good. But you know what's so crazy? This is what happens when you single, you know, ladies. I don't know if y'all do this, but I have like this diffuser, right? And I would have these oils that smell like men.
Men, yeah.
From losing my mind. You know what I'm saying? And I would have like, I would buy like fragrances, like male cologne, like male laundry detergent. No,
I have frankincense. I burn frankincense next to me all the time. That's funny.
You know? And then I will put that on my bed sheets. So I'll be thinking that there's a man next to me. Girl,
yeah.
And it's funny because when I used to do the Cougar Club show, I would have this body pillow, right? I'm telling too much of my business.
No, tell me. I want to know. See, secrets coming out. That's
I had this body pillow, right? And I will hold it. I throw my one leg over on the body pillow and just sleep on it, and it will smell like a man's cologne. So yeah, I don't know, but now that damn body pillow is like the threading came all out of it.
Oh man!
So I had to throw it away, but I haven't bought.
You gotta get a new one.
So
you gotta get a new one.
Yeah.
Well, who knows? Maybe with this 18-month thing within the nodes in your rising, you never know. There might be a man out there that's actually like for you, like the right guy. So that would be exciting. We're coming out of Venus retrograde too in a few days, so that's good. Yes, Venus rules relationships, beauty, money. So if relationships, love has been troubling and money's been troubling, we're almost out of the woods with that one.
Man, I hope so. Maybe I need the right music because I love music. I can't function without it. Maybe it'll attract the ideal man.
Right. What have you been listening to lately?
Girl, I've been listening to a lot of independent artist music. I really, I'm gonna be honest with you, that is all I really listen to. But I really enjoy, I've been like really connecting to Afro beats because I haven't really been listening to a lot of independent artists that play a lot of Afro beats, but now I do. And this one artist name is Valdazi. Girl, you have to listen to his music. He is so talented. He is so amazing. And then there's this other artist, Dear Derek. I had just interviewed him a couple of weeks ago, and it's called The Super Thought. I know it sounds crazy, but it's not what you think.
Okay.
Oh man, I have a list and I have a playlist, and I'm going to start posting more about that. Now, sometimes I feel like I'm all over the place because people don't know, I'm a businesswoman, I'm a curator, music curator, I'm the advertiser, and I take care of my podcasters, and they're doing a great job, and they're getting listeners from all over the world. And, it's just, I'm just having a good time. And I just want people to have a good time, and I love helping people. I wouldn't do this if I didn't enjoy helping people. And
that's such a Virgo thing.
I know. I can't help it. I can, and if you like it to the point where you can do it for free, then you're in the right place. But I can't continue to keep doing things for free. So, people will hit my inbox and be like, how much for promo packaging? And what they don't understand is you have to invest in your future. You have to invest. Just like I was asking. Yeah, just like I was asking you how much for a reading, because I need something. Because
I know. I was like, I just closed my books on Monday. I literally caught me like.
Let me know when you
3 days after. It's probably going to be around March. I'm working on a project right now. So
okay. Well, you just let me know when. That's probably when I need a reading, People just don't understand how much time and energy you invest in your business.
Yeah.
So it's, I'm like I said, I'm enjoying myself. I'm having a great time. And, I'm just hoping everybody is following Latte Java Juice Radio. I want folks to follow Scorpion Goddess. I want them to know that, we are here for them. And that, girl, you coming back, for some more. Because we have to definitely talk about the psychology mind.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's going to be a deep, deep topic.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, if you've been listening to Afro beats, my husband, he has a friend that he does MMA with, and he actually makes his own music. He's
tell him to hit me up.
He does Afro beats, so I can connect you to his stuff too. He's got He's got some stuff out on Spotify right now, so I can send that to
Okay.
you. Yeah.
Yes, send it.
Yeah.
Yes, and I pass it down to other music bloggers, you know, because that's the only way that we're going to grow and connect. It's all about
Hmm.
networking, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, send it to me. I can't wait. I cannot wait. So, we're going to be returning. It's 12, you guys, and we have got to go. Girl, I've been having so much fun with you.
I didn't even realize what time it was.
I
Yeah.
know. I know, girl. Time be flying. So you know you have to come back because we're not finished. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely, I don't want to say definitely just because Mercury, you know.
I
But
know.
next week I plan for it, but I just got to check in my schedule and make
Well,
sure.
let
I
me know.
should,
I got to check my schedule too because, you
yeah.
know, things have been like going crazy, you know. But you guys, make sure you listen to Sunny. You have to listen to her. Sunny. Music is
Okay.
great. That's the kind of music you want to play in the bedroom. Your Gemini man will enjoy
Okay.
that.
I
Yes.
love, yeah. I
Okay.
love R&B, contemporary R&B, if that's what that
Yes.
is. That's what it sounds
She's
like.
She's amazing. And yeah, we're
Okay.
gonna be back. It's a Virgo morning, you guys. I'm almost done with my coffee, so you know what's up. Death before decaf. You like it? So thank you, Scorpion Goddess, for coming through. Till next time, you guys, thank you for tuning in. Bourgeois Latte, moi. If you guys are looking for me, click on my link in my bio. If you're looking for Scorpion Goddess, you guys know what to do. Just click on her name and it will show you where to go. So till next time, you guys have a beautiful Saturday. And girl, I love you. You know that.
I'm so glad you had me come back on the show. This is what, my third time now with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we always have a good time.
I
So
know.
Scorpio Virgo vibes. It's
That's
always
right.
good.
Yes. All right, you
All right.
guys. Till next time, girl.
Bye.
Bye.